All right, so this week is test week. The test is set up so that you can take it anytime on Canvas towards the end of the week. It will open up about midweek and run through the end of the week, or I think Sunday, and so that you can get on and take that anytime that you want or feel comfortable. I've put some direction on the test, but this video should help you to understand exactly where you're going. First, in order to get an A in the course, or at least an A on this test, there's a few things that you need to do. You can use your book and your notes or anything that you want. That's never been an issue with me, because ultimately what I'm looking for is that you have an understanding of the material, the themes and the topics that we've been discussing thus far. So my hope for you is that even though you have a book sitting in front of you, that you'll be able to synthesize that material and then provide some analysis and some understanding of the broader implications or significance. So to give you a couple of ideas, and it'll be the exact same for my students in past courses, you'll understand what you're already doing, but for those who haven't taken a course from me, the test will be made up of 4 essay questions. They're 50 points each, and I'm looking for you to be able to provide 3 to 4 paragraphs within a 60-minute time frame, 3 to 4 paragraphs per question. In order for you to do that, what I'm looking for is that you're able to answer the question fully, that you provide the significance, the importance of that topic or theme, and that you're able to then provide some analysis on that, some understanding, some knowledge. Now, I am looking that you're able to provide some material from the book. It doesn't need to be quotes. It doesn't need to be cited. All I'm looking for is that you are able to provide examples from the book, from the reading, and that you're able to integrate it into your answer, your response. On top of that, what I'm looking for is that you understand that it is a significant issue, and then provide the historical context around that issue. So if we were talking about the French Revolution, you'd really want to start beyond that, before that, and provide some details why we're talking about the French Revolution, how we got to this point, what the reasons are, and then provide why it's so important and why we continue to study this topic today. This is an issue because I feel like that one of the things that we're trying to do is make this connection between historical events and contemporary ideas. And so in my mind, the first paragraph would lay out not necessarily your argument, but where you're going to go, and a brief introduction, maybe answer the question if it talks about 3 topics, that you're able to then say, here is 1, 2, and 3 topics. And here are the reasons. And then in the second paragraph, you would provide the examples and the significance of what you're doing, the argument, why it's significant, using those examples from the book. And then the third paragraph, or potentially fourth, you'd bring it up into a conclusion, and you'd provide some analysis that you think is important. Usually what I'm trying to understand is that you do have a good understanding and a good knowledge of what we've been talking about during this course. It's not difficult. I think that it's fairly easy. Usually the problem where people go wrong and where they don't get an A on this response is when they don't do those things. They don't provide the context, the historical context around a problem, or they don't answer the question fully in providing the 3 reasons or factors or whatever it is that I'm asking for in a question. And then lastly, they're not providing any analysis. So what I'm looking for really is that your opportunity or your response to provide those ideas. So if you can do that, you should be able to do well on the test. It is, like I said, 4 questions. You have 60 minutes to take it. And from that, you should be able to really synthesize that material. What I try to do and what I try to tell students in the past is to take a minute and realize that you've got probably 15 minutes per question. Once that 15 minutes is up, move on to the next question. Hopefully you've answered that one in enough time to answer it fully. If you can do that, you should be able to answer all 4 questions in the 60 minutes allotted fully, with 3 paragraphs. I know that I've had students in the past that can do much more than that. I've had some students who say that they can't do it in the 60 minutes, but I think to make it fair, I do 60 minutes, use your book and notes, and then try to hit those themes and topics, and trying to provide historical context, as well as the significance of the event that I'm asking about and the analysis. If you can do that, you should do quite well. Hopefully you'll be able to take it you will be able to take it this week, as it closes at the end of the week, and then we'll move on to the next unit. There is, however, an opportunity to be able to talk about this coming up next week, and we'll have an opportunity to do that as we move forward. I hope you have a good week, and good luck on the test.